4, 3, 2, 1. Hello, my friend. This is the live stream from Terry and the Guide inside. It would be nice if you could just say hello and maybe where you're from, and I'll check the audio. Nice if you could just say hello and maybe. Sounds good. It's about 5-second delay from when I speak and you hear it. So tonight we'll talk about the Money Lab we just had a little bit, and we'll do some guide games. And I have an idea about the guide games for tonight. If you haven't heard about guide games, I'll explain it. I'm going to switch it around a little, so I'll get back to that. And I'll share something that happened to me today that was really cool. And of course, I would like it if you could share things from your life in the chat. Something you experienced maybe when it comes to spirituality. Or maybe you have a question for me. I will answer any question you might have on this live stream. And also a healing experiment update. Because I've been running the healing experiment and the Money Lab parallel. Now I have some more information about the healing experiment. Lisa says hi. Hello, Lisa. Britt Unni Moen, that's a very Norwegian name. Good evening. Yes, hello. Olga. Hello, good evening to all. Hello, Olga. Good to see you, says Hunter, calling in from California. Nice. Mr. Williams says hi. Anya says good evening. Hello, Anya. Very good. Seems to be working. I'll share the thing that happened to me today. I was walking. I'm here in Spain, right? And I was walking and I saw this cute little dog. I think it's called the Dachshund. You know, the thin, long ones. And the dog, really cute. I love dogs. You know, dog is God backwards. D-O-G. G-O-D. D-O-G. G-O-D. Dog. God. Unconditional love from both, right? And I saw this cute dog and it reminded me of a dog my childhood friend had when we were kids. This is like 45 years ago or something. And I tried to remember the name of the dog and I couldn't. So I'm just walking there and all I did is that I said out loud, so what was his name again? I didn't speak up. I didn't say my guide inside. I didn't do a routine thing. No, I just spoke while I was walking. What was his name again? That's exactly what I said. And I didn't speak out loud about the dog or my friend or anything. I thought those things, right? And I thought, well, and then I said, what was his name again? And it took 1 second. And then Bobby, inside my head. Bobby. The name Bobby, which is correct. The dog was named Bobby. 1 second. Amazing. And when I was looking at the dog and thinking about Bobby, that name was far from my awareness. So it really works fast. How it's not like they have to look in the archives or type it on the computer. No, instant Bobby. How do they do that? Really cool, yeah. Antonio, hello. Nikki says hi. Hello from Michigan, USA, says Dave. Hello. Good morning, yes, from Kuala Lumpur, Divine Light. KL, as they call it. Yeah. Hi all from UK, says Lisa. Terry and friends from Gail Goldberg. Nice. Hi Terry, Olga writes, your mail said the Money Lab was at 8 p.m. but there were no link to it. I could not attend. Did we have to use the link from last Sunday? Oh yes, it's always the same link. And it says in the link I sent you, that's all, yeah, I could be clear, I could be clearer about that. Note to self, it's always the same link every week. Yeah. So I'll make a note of that. Actually, write it down right now. Link, same link. Yes, I also use the speak up method. Now I've written same link, right, to remind myself to tell people it's the same link. And sometimes I write something and it goes 3 days and I look at it and I can't remember what I meant, like with same link. And I'll just ask, what did I mean here? And boom, you get it. It's wonderful, wonderful. It's a gift. So it's the same link, yes. We talked a little bit about that in the Monday Lab today, and this will apply to you even though you're not in it, if you're not. But if you want something to happen, if it's money or remembering the name of a dog, you know, if you want the help from these entities, you need to ask. And as I said, if you want more money flow in the lab today, that step is really important. We can change our relationship with money and everything, and that is important. But in my experience, things start to happen fast and move faster when we actually acknowledge them, the guides or the universe. I don't know how these things work. Something outside of ourselves, and actually address it and talk to it and ask, intend and ask. We really need to do that because they're sitting on the fence, respecting your free will, not to interfere. Before you ask, when you ask, they can go to work. Now they have your permission. You asked for it, right? So it's really important if you want to remember a dog's name or what this note means, you know, ask, acknowledge them, their existence, and ask for support. Then things happen. Yeah. Hello from UK. Hello, Jorel. Nice people from all around the world. And a short story, I made a video about it, but nobody saw it. But I have said I'm not chasing subscribers and views anymore. I'm chasing the number of people impacted. So instead of looking at how many people view a video and how many subscribers I get, which is, you know, a terrible way to live a life. Just look at cold numbers with no connection to it, just a number on a screen. I decided not long ago to don't care about that. I want to care about how many people have had success with the speak up method and manifesting money or whatever it is. So talk myself out of my own idea, which was to share with you that I used the method to intend to watch a beautiful sunset. And when I spoke the intention, I was going to go up in the mountain in 4 days, and the weather report says cloudy, and then you cannot see a sunset because it's all clouds, right? But I thought, no, let me do it. And I did the intention, And yesterday was the day I was gonna go up the mountains. The weather was suddenly nice, no clouds, but there were just enough clouds around the sun when it set to be really, really beautiful. So yeah, but I asked, right? That's my point of that story. I asked to see a beautiful sunset. And I'm not sure about this, but I think if you do such a thing, leave a little room for it to happen. It's like if I went out up on the mountain and the sun was setting and then asked for a beautiful sunset, it might not happen. But I did it 4 days earlier, which is probably more than necessary. But I've seen this with parking spots and with weather. Leave a little room for things to move around. Yeah. Brutunimon says, I saw it. Oh, you're one of the few, Britt. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. I say I don't care about views and subscribers anymore. It is true that I've decided, but do I still look at it? Yes, I do. Otherwise, I wouldn't know. But I was obsessed with, because I had so many. At one point, I had 1,000 new subscribers every single day. And with some videos, I have several 100,000 views. So you get kind of sucked into that world. Yeah, and I'll tell you this. I don't think I told you. And all the stats is going down for the YouTube channel. The subscribers, it's slowing down. Everything is slowing down. So I was really, confused about that. Anyway, I was working with my phone and suddenly a video started playing. I did not click that video, it just started playing. And it usually doesn't do that. And it was a video with a I don't think I told you, a Danish guy, and he hadn't published for a year. And the title of the video was something about how I almost lost my soul in tracking, wanting views and subscribers. And I thought, oh, this is very relevant to me. And it said the same thing that I felt. That it's no way to live, to chase those numbers. So I took it as a sign also. Any questions are welcome. I'll update you on the healing experiment. So what I did, I said, hey guys, want to test the effect of the healing of the Speak Up method? Send me 50 euros. If it doesn't work, I'll send the 50 euros back. And the way for me to measure the effect, because if I did it for free, then many people wouldn't follow through on it. So I told you last week that I had a success rate, let's call it, yeah, that's what it is, success rate of 75%. That is now adjusted. It was true then, but I've gotten more feedback since then. So the numbers are lower. They are closer to 55, 60. Which is, okay, so the numbers of people that I did it for, I spoke the intention, right, of the healing, remote healing, and the number of is quite low, so it's not a perfect, test this, but it so going down to 50, I feel a little, I must be honest, I feel it's like getting closer to a failure now. Well, if it's like 55, 60% or something. I don't know. What do you think? When is it good enough with the healing, you think? What percentage? I was really happy with 75, but it's going down. Yeah. $70, Lisa says, yeah, I think so too. Should be around there in order to, I don't know, that it feels valuable. Of course, it's valuable for the people who receive the healing. So like 1% is good, right? But it's not something I can, I don't know where I'm going with this. Yeah. Good to see you too, Christian. I think it's yeah, Christian. Lisa says, I think anything under that, 70 maybe you mean, wouldn't be significant enough to say it's working. No, you're probably right. Divine Light writes, I love your honesty and authenticity, Terry. Thank you. 55 is a good number too. Yeah, well, yeah, it is. And I would never guarantee, even if I had like 90, I would never guarantee. It's not me doing the healing, right? So, I don't know. But it was worth testing, I think. Lisa also likes the honesty. Thank you so much, Lisa. And I'm really curious about Money Lab, how well that will work. So that's a month, right? We're 1 week in. So 3 weeks for people to experience a shift when it comes, I call it the major shift. You know, something you can say, oh my God, what happened now, right? Money is, so it needs to be something concrete and major. Doesn't have to be millions, but it must be changes, positive changes. Yeah. Cool. You want to do some guide games? So guide games, short explained, is that I plan events. Like a question we often use is the light on my balcony on or off, right? And people ask their guide inside, universe or whatever, with a pendulum, or maybe they just feel the answer, or maybe they use the body sway back for no when the body goes forward for yes and backwards for no. Many ways to do this. But today I have a challenge for you. What if we turn this around? What if you watching now, so this can only be done if you're watching the live stream, not a recording, right? If you come up with a challenge and I and everybody else will see if we get it right. Does that work? So you just think of a thing and I will pick one from the chat and we'll do that. So something in your surroundings or whatever comes to mind. And I would, yeah, so just a little fun thing to do. If you don't want to do it, I have a few things I can do, but it would be nice if. Lisa writes, which Zener card am I thinking of? I don't know what that is. Zener card. I'll find out. I'm sorry, I wouldn't know where to begin answer that question. Because I don't know the name of any Zener card, so sorry, Lisa, can't use that one. While you type, I will answer Divine Light. Terry, what would be your good setup speak up statement to sell a house or a car? Well, I would. You could, intend for the house to be sold or whatever. I am personally, I'm a bigger fan of leaving it more open. So my guide inside, my intention is that I'm experiencing a solution to our living situation. Then it might be the house sold. It might be winning the lottery and have two houses and using this house as a summer house. I really don't know. But leaving it really open, in my experience, is the best. You can ask an intent for it to be sold at a certain price or whatever, but of course you're limiting the universe to that solution, which might not be the best one because we don't see the big picture. So that would be my advice. Okay, Lisa writes, is it, okay, cross, square, circle, waves, or star? I got a strong feeling. Let's go with that. So the Zener cards is either cross, square, circle, waves, or star. Let's do that. So if you want to join, you can read it in the chat there. The Zener card, cross, square, circle, waves, or star. I use my arm as a pendulum. So, okay, is it cross? No. Is it square? Got a circle? Is it? Is it circle? Okay. Is it waves? No. Star. Yes. Okay, I have my answer. How do we do? How would yeah? Let's leave a little bit more time. And if you don't want to hear the answers and spend more time, you can pause the video or the stream. So Lisa, my answer is star. My answer is star. Have you answered yet? No, I don't think you have. Oh, Lisa, I'm so impressed you got star correct. Thank you. I feel on behalf of my guide inside very proud right now. they thank you. They made my arm went in circle when it said circle. They do have a sense of humor. Because what I want to tell you is that I got maybe it was even a pop-in. I got star when I read the alternatives out of your cards, and I read star, and it's hard to explain, but I felt, oh, it's star. So I'm quite pleased with that. I felt it. So then I was a little scared of my arm, because then I thought it would be star and the arm would say it's a star if I think it's a star. But lately, actually, I have been experiencing that it behaves differently than what I think. One of the drawers we did many weeks back, I thought I knew the answer, but the arm said something else. So it might not be completely true that what you think is the answer will be the answer from the pendulum or from the arm. That might not be totally correct, and I have said that for months and years. So maybe that's not, yeah. reading the comments. Okay, and Lisa also writes, I was miming and telepathically screaming star, star. Yeah, really cool. Thank you. Christiane writes, I read star and decided it was not. Yeah. Always go with the first, Lisa says. Yeah. Nice. Nice. Let's do one other. I saw one other about. Let's do that. And you haven't revealed the answer yet, so we can do that. So it's Christian. It's writing, how many pets do I have? And or which is it or are they? I'll just go with a number. Let's do that. Because we haven't revealed it yet, I think. So how many pets does Christiane have? And or what kind of animals are they? I'll just go with the number. So does she one pet? Okay, I have my answer. My answer is one. That Christiane has one pet. And Lisa goes with 3. Anja, 3 cats. Sako Joy writes 4. So we're ready for your answer, Christiane. Okay. Christiane writes 2 cats. Nice. Lisa, you did well. First answer. Yeah. And Britt Unimon writes 2. And I think you wrote that before you heard the answer. So correct for you too. 2 cats. Great. Nice. Let's stop the guidance there. Awesome people. Yes, absolutely. Any questions you have for me? Or want to share something? I have been. So this whole YouTube thing is changing for me now. And I have been thinking that this might be the last live stream for a while. Not quite sure of the direction to go with it. I do enjoy sitting here, hanging out with cats and center cards. I do really enjoy it. So maybe I'll just pause it. I won't decide to stop it, but I will pause it for a while, and I will need to rethink and have some ideas about the future, which might be cool, but I haven't landed those yet. So to all of you following along these weeks, I think I've done maybe, I don't know, half a year, 4 or 5 months or something. So I would like to find a concept that really works. Yeah. Let me see if I have answered every question, you guys. Dave writes, Terry, do you have a discount or some sort of package that includes the health and the money lab? Because I have health issues and money issues. No, I don't, and I don't do the healing bit. I will tell you something, but she hasn't decided yet. But I have come across a woman and she offered me healing. And I said, yeah, thank you. And I had, for the last maybe month or so, I've been struggling with, you know, icing feeling in the teeth. I've been to the dentist and I changed my toothpaste and everything. But it's really both for hot and cold, especially eating. It's really painful. And I said, sure. And I have this icing feeling, you know, and she said, yeah, I'll do it. And it wasn't like I'm going to do it at that time. You need to focus and lie down. No, it's just, I'll just do it on this day or something. And you know what? It went away. Really. It's like 80% gone. And she asked me, how are you feeling now? And I said, it's amazing, it's 80% gone. And she said, okay, I'll do another round. And it was like 95% gone. It's like, it's like that much left. And I said to her, hey, do you want me to tell that story and leave your email? Do you want clients? Do you want clients? And she was, and I asked her also, how do you do this? And I'm very interested in how people do stuff, right? And she told me her method, and I promised not to share it, but she has a method, and I understood 7% of it. It's very deep, and I really don't know what she does. It's not like dark, and I know that, and it seems to be working really well. And I told her I'm more than happy to, I'm not going to ask for money to do that. I'll tell the story and I'll say the email to this person is down below. But she's a little, I don't know, we'll figure it, so maybe later. So anyway, the point is, if you want healing, this woman, and of course Jonas is a great healer. He does wonderful things. So maybe other people than me, that's my point. Other people than me is better to contact, because my percentage is, 55. Yeah. So I can't give you her mail yet because she hasn't approved it, but I will make a video and tell that story what I told you now, and will not guarantee anything. Maybe I was just lucky, I don't know, but she seems to be, it seems to be something there. Hydrozacapatite toothpaste. Yeah, I will do that. I will make a note of that. Thank you for the icing. Well, I need it now, but it might come back, right? As Jonas says, if you don't fix the leak, if I don't find the reason why, maybe it might come back. Yeah. Christiane writes, what did she do? Do you know? Well, no, I promise not to tell anyone her method, but it's, yeah, no, sorry, I won't say anything. Question may I ask about Jonas' healing video? Is it important to keep eyes open watching the video? No. You can watch the start when he talks and explains, right? And then you can just close your eyes. No, you don't have to look at the video like that. No, absolutely not. No. And also Jonas explained that it's not the video. It's not connected, the healing, inside the video file or anything, right? It's more like he says that the healing energy is everywhere at any time. So, well, and he is the human contact point, if you will. But it works outside of space and time, because when you watch that video and you, by doing that, you give your permission to healing energy to come to you, and it comes to you in the room you are in at that time. It doesn't go through the video or anything. No, it's more like you're giving permission for the healing energy to work by watching the video. And as Jonas as an anchoring point there, how that worked, not really sure, but the comments on that video is amazing, just amazing. Yeah, really, really. I haven't done the math on that, but I'm sure it's high. Yeah. So no, I won't give her email to that healer woman yet, but I will the moment she says yes, you can do it. Brushing with coconut oil, I guess, coco's oil, that takes all mouth problems away. Okay, that is good advice for anybody. Cocoa oil, all right. Thank you. And Christiana writes, was it remote healing? Yes, absolutely. And it wasn't even some remote healing. The healer and the receiver, you know, go into kind of meditation at the same time. But it wasn't, I had no idea when she did it. I knew it was going to be during a day or something, but I was doing whatever at that time, not connected to her or anything. So it's very remote. So Hunter asks, what video are we talking about? No, it's not a video yet. I will make it if she wants me to tell you about her email address. Lisa writes, also I've been swilling around coconut oil for 5 minutes daily, then spit it in a bin. It pulls out all the bacteria. It contains lauric acid which kills bad strep mutants, but leaves good bacteria. Great. Yeah, I will do that. And Anya agrees. So swirling 5 minutes, coconut oil in the mouth. Yeah, great. Seriously, writes Lisa, been using coconut oil for 2 years. Every day feels like I've just had a dental clean. It's amazing. Avoid the bad alcohol mouth rinses and only use the coconut oil. These are good advice, my friends. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, guys, I'll stop it there. Thank you so much for great advice. I will make a video about this healing woman if she wants me to. And see you soon. Not in a live stream though. I'll pause the live stream and I will thinking about my direction and what I want to do with this thing. And we'll take it from there. Okay, thank you. See you soon.